Futures trading is risky and can result in substantial financial loss. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Hey, what'd you think of that call yesterday to get long NASDAQ? It went straight down and stopped us out. Oh, no, look at I'm getting hit, right? Oh, I got it, I know what you want. Go ahead, everybody. Take out your aggressions. Go ahead. Oh, sure. Knock me out. One bad trade and they want my blood. Oh, ding, ding, ding. You're never going to go. But you're never going to keep me down because I keep my dukes up at all times, and I'm going to come out tomorrow, and I'm going to give this thing a 1-2 punch, and I'm going to win, baby. We haven't had a bad record at all. Losses have to come. There's no way to avoid them. With trading comes losses. They're an integral part of trading, but we know how to take them, and we know how to come right back. And tomorrow, baby, for Friday, 03/07/08, we're looking for more downside, baby. This thing looks like it really wants to crack here. I was looking at charts. There are lots of patterns pointing towards the downside. I think we get a steep pull down, and then maybe it'll turn around and run up a bit, but the downside is what's really likely here, traders. It looks like we're going to start to go into a downward spiral here for a little while, especially if the dollar keeps dropping. The dollar index in the 72s, traders, in the 72s. Looking like the dollar may get as low as the 69s. Who knows? So with that in mind, you know, the weak dollar is certainly going to continue to push our stocks down. Hey, you know what? We did get one thing right, James. We got one thing right in the video. I said don't fall in love with the upside. So at least we got that right. Everything else just went out the window with that trade. Anyway, tomorrow, the OMNI, the ESH8 OMNI says to sell the low to mid 1320s. This thing gets up into the mid 1320s, kicks them out. Put your stop in a sensible place. Always place your stops first. Put your stop in a place. You know, you're going to need a wide one tomorrow, traders. There's great volatility out here right now. Don't think that you're going to be able to use a little stop and get away with it. The volatility is like this, and the market's going to trade two-sided. But I think downside is the way it's going to want to go, and likely first. But let's see what we get. So if it gets up in the mid 1320s, you're going to sell the ESH8. OMNI's profit objective is the low to mid, or mid to low, let's say, because we're heading down. So you hit the mid to low 1280s, and you look to buy them back. Projections on this move are as low as the 1270s, so we could get down there and test that low that we made during the big debacle of Societe Generale when they had the rogue trader and we had that big crack on Martin Luther King Day when the U.S. was closed and they just rambled to the downside on us. So we may go down there and test those old lows. Let's see, somewhere in the 1270s we may get down to, or 1260s, over the next week of trading. Does look weak though, traders. All right, so if you get lucky and you can buy them back in the 1280s, do yourself a favor and do that, or be out MOC. Traders, this is my last video from New York City. I'm going back to Vegas. I'm going where the dice are, baby. I'm going to play some dice. Actually, I'm not even a gambler. I don't gamble at all. With 65 some odd commodity markets to trade every day and night, who needs these? I mean, forget it. There is absolutely no way that rolling these dice, I don't care how good you think you are at gambling, there's no way you can beat my analysis that I show on this board every day with dice. I'll tell you that right now. We do not gamble. We take very, very, very educated guesses is about the best you could call them, right? Because no one knows where it's really going to go. But we do a lot of calculations before we trade, and we are way more right than wrong. And I'm telling you, there's nothing that these dice can do for you that would ever make you as right as technical analysis. Traders, do not trade alone. I say this in every video. Don't try and do this alone. Come on down to our site. It's www.livewithoscar.com. Take out a membership and let us teach you how to call the markets, and hopefully not like we called them yesterday, but let us teach you how to take the analysis and apply it to the markets. Traders, it's not that difficult. I give lessons just about every day when I'm at my desk. I lend my desktop out and you can see the charts that I have on my desk right on your own computer. You hear me on a camera or you hear me on the microphone. You see me on a camera live as it's happening, and I train people how to read the charts. All of this takes place in live chat rooms at my site. So come on down, get yourselves a membership and learn how to get this right, or at least feel better about your trading because you did your homework, you came up with a plan, you stuck to your guns, and the advice there, I guess, is plan a trade and then trade your plan. Don't ever deviate. Don't make decisions once markets are open. Do your homework the night before when the markets are quiet and the kids are out or asleep and the dog's not barking and no one's bothering you. Do your analysis then. Come up with a trading plan and the next day trade that plan. That, my friends, will make you into a mechanical trader and will help you get the emotions out of your trading, I assure you. All right, traders, we have 282 videos on YouTube right now. This one will be up there very shortly. If you would like to see more videos where I do show charts when I have, when I'm in my Vegas office, I get to put charts on the board and close up the camera on it, and we get to show you what's going to happen tomorrow based on the chart. So I'll be back in my Vegas office in just a day. I can't wait to go back there. And I'll be able to do more analysis. But on those YouTube videos are hundreds of videos with lots of great analysis techniques for you to learn from. So go to our YouTube spot. It's www.youtube.com/futures analysts. And check out those videos, start studying, and then come to the site and become an Omniac. Speaking of Omniac traders, I don't know, a few months back, I asked all the Omniacs, or they weren't dubbed Omniacs at the time, I asked all my traders at my site, why don't you think of a good name to call yourselves? What do we call the crowd? And they wrote me a list that I read on camera, and it was a list of, 250, 300 really funny names, really silly names, very smart names, but a lot of funny names to call our crowd. And Omniacs is what we decided to hold on to. But I would like for you traders to come to the site, come into the chat rooms, or send me emails and write the names that you think we can call one another, and maybe we'll come up with another funny thing to say to one another or call our crowd at the site. So send your suggestions in to Oscar@futuresanalysts.com, and of course send your charts in to me, and I will check out your analysis and send you back a reply on the homework that you do. So come on down, traders and Omniacs, and make sure you send me some names to call the crowd. That should be fun. When I have all the names, I'll read the whole list, including the past list on camera. All right, traders. Don't fall in love with any rallies. I don't care if this thing rallies. Don't fall in love with the upside in this environment. I will say that in every video until we start to turn and head back up. But I'll tell you right now, with the dollar getting hammered and the euro currency taking off and the Canadian dollar going and gold and silver going and the crude going, there's a lot of fundamental reasons why the technicals look so poor on the indice markets. So keep an eye out on all the markets. Wait for the big trading turn. It will come, and it may be this year. But for now, we are bears. We are sellers of rallies. And don't forget, I'll say it again, don't fall in love with the upside. All right, traders, give me a call if you'd like, 702-629-4755. Mr. Jimbo, is there anything else I'm forgetting?
The website.
I gave them the website, but I'll do it again. Sure? Oh, of course I did. He did this to us yesterday, too. It's www.livewithoscar.com, baby. Come on down and see what this is all about. We are here to help you. It is our Omni Trading Academy, and it does teach you how to be a much better analyst and trader. All right, traders, keep your emotions out of trading. I tell you that every single time we meet. Keep your emotions out of trading. Do whatever exercise you need to not think about these markets while they're open in more of a capacity than just a guy playing or a trader playing a game, and the game is to get the most numbers that he can on the positive side, and forget about money. It's all about numbers and points, the money you can count when the chips fall. All right, traders, don't forget to get your emotions out. One of the exercises that you can do, that I do, and all the Omniacs seem to do, is to say this to yourself over and over, especially when you're trading, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim